Hi, it's Jane here from craftwithjane.co.uk, and today I'm bringing you this cute little project, which is this Vaseline Lip Therapy Lip Balm called Rosy Lips, and it's really lovely colour, beautiful pink. And when I saw it, I thought of one of our new in colours, the Strawberry Slush, so I decided to make it out of the cardstock, and I found some paper that matched. If I open it up for you, it's a lovely little project, beautiful to gift somebody. And I've done it as a little thank you here, and I've put a little ribbon sort of belly band around it for decoration, which I just think looks super cute and lovely little project. Hope you enjoy. So the designer series paper I've used for this is the Celebratory Sips paper, and I've used the B side just here, so I'm using that one and that one. But you can see this is lovely for summer, and it's got this like Pimm's sort of jug going on here with all these beautiful drinks, and I just think it's such a fun, vibrant paper, beautiful colours as well. And I do love the B side pattern as well. So I'm going to start off with my cardstock. I think this one is pretty in pink, and it is measuring 4 5/8 by 6.5. I will put the measurements in my blog post in both the imperial inches but also metric centimetres, so follow the links below for that. So on the long side, I'm going to score it at 3/4. I'm going to use my trimmer because I'm going to be using small measurements. So I've got 3/4 there, 2 7/8 just here. And then you can rotate it and repeat the measurements, or you can do 3 5/8, which is just here, and then 5 3/4, which is there, because it's an equal sides. And then on the short side, I'm going to measure it at 1/2 inch, just like this. Then I'm going to do it at 1 1/4. And again, I can rotate the cardstock and do the same, or I can carry on and do 3 3/8. And then 4 1/8. And that is all of the scoring done. So then I'm going to just bring out my little piece to remind me how I'm going to cut this. So I will then do a little bit of cutting. So I'm going to start down here and just cut away these pieces just here. And just like that. And that's the bottom area just there. And then I will cut in here. And then I'm going to cut all the way up this side, just like this, like that. And then I will cut in here and do exactly the same. Cut all the way up here, like that. So I'm going to come in this way. I should have probably done it this way, which is better. Cut in down here, like so. And then cut across here. This is a much better way of doing it, sorry. Cut down here and then trim in just there. That's lovely. I'm going to carry on cutting down here, and then I'm going to mite it in just like that, and do exactly the same on this side. So cut down like that and then mite it in like that. And then that's the cutting done. I'm going to get rid of all of my little bin here. So you can see that's the cutting done there, but then I need to corner round. So I'm going to use my corner rounder just here, and I will round both of the corners beautifully just there. And then I'll get my bone folder out, and I'm just going to burnish all of my edges, and then I will do some gluing. I'll glue on my lovely designer series paper pieces that I have cut out. So I've done all of that way, and then I'm going to do across like this. Lovely. And that one as well. Perfect. So I'm going to turn this over like so, and I'm going to bring out my pieces. So this is the paper that I've chosen to use. This is the top of the box. I'm going to pop the first one in like that. So I'll just get out my liquid glue and then glue this into place. This is a delightful project. I do love this fun paper as well. And then I'm just going to pop that like that, just there. Try and give it a roughly equal border, like so. Press it down. And then I'm going to put them across the 4 edges just here. So I will glue this like that. So I've got one going down here. And again, I'm going to try and create a little bit of an equal border. And then another one just along here, like this. There we go. Cute. And then along there and there. And just like this. And that lovely little shape just there. Keep it nice and straight. And then finally on this side just here. And just like that. Perfect. Lovely. Okay, and then I'm going to use my Stampin' Seal, and I'm just going to, actually I'm going to use my Stampin' Seal Plus because this is a box and I do like the strength that gives me. And I'm just going to pop a little bit across like that on these corners just here. Oops, a daisy. I'm going to do that one down here like that. And it gives me a slightly better angle. And then I will do this one as well. Perfect. Okay, and then I'm going to make the box shape up. So I'm going to fold that in just like that and bring that in there. Same with this one, just like that. Just bring it in there, all the way along all of these edges here. And then my last one, just in like that, and then use my bone folder to just squish in those edges to make sure it's all neat. And that is the inside of the box just there. So I'll pop my little Vaseline inside. You can decorate the inside if you want to as well. And now I'm gonna, whoops, bring this down. And that is the gift box complete, and it just looks adorable, doesn't it? Love it. So I'm going to put some ribbon around it, and I'm going to actually stick with the same ribbon because it does complement the colours in the designer series paper. So I'm just going to do this and bring a little bow across. There we go. Just tighten this up a little bit. That is cute. And then just do that and that, and then I'm going to stick my sentiment on. So I've used the thank you here, and I've put some Stampin' Dimensionals on the back, and this is from both of these are from the Mixed Labels stamp set with the thank you, and I've also used this die that comes with the coordinating dies. And then I'm just going to take the back off there, and I'll pop that down just here like so. And then I'm going to use some gorgeous pink gems here, which are the Strawberry Slush and Pretty in Pink gems, so they go with the 2 papers. I think that's why I made the paper choices that I made. And I'm going to pick a small one. I think I'm going to use one of the Pretty in Pink ones, and I might pop it just there, I think, on this one. And that is my project complete. And these are my pretty little lip balm tin gift boxes, and I really hope you've enjoyed the project today. All of the measurements are below, and I've also put links to all of the products that I've used in the description below, and also my blog post. If you're interested in purchasing any of the products that I have used in this demonstration, but also any Stampin' Up products, you don't already have a demonstrator and you live within any of the countries in Europe Stampin' Up sells in, please do consider giving me a shout and giving me a try. I do send out a lovely thank you pack for qualifying orders each month. So I would love to earn your custom. And if you're interested in joining Stampin' Up and you live within Europe, any of the countries in Europe Stampin' Up works in, please do consider joining my lovely team. We would welcome you with open arms. Okay, I'm going to say bye for now, guys, and happy crafting.